And now I'm joined by Jordan Spurgeon. And Spurge, when you have a view like this of Chase Field, you have no choice but to talk about the Diamondbacks. So let's do it. The beginning of the year, always interesting with the NL West and how these teams compare. So in your mind, besides the Rockies, we all know where they're at. How do the D-backs stack up to the rest of the NL West?
Well, first off, not giving up my secret spot to access Chase Field here. But as far as that goes, the NL West, I mean, it's always been one of the strongest divisions, top four in baseball. This year, it's been no different. The D-backs off to a great start, but in fourth place, the Dodgers, the Padres, the Giants, all at a hot start. At one point just a week ago, they had the four best records in baseball. But it's going to be interesting because eventually these teams are going to start beating up on each other. The D-backs haven't played a divisional game yet about a month into the season. In fact, they won't play one until the calendar flips to May. May 8th, they take on the Dodgers, then they get the Giants, then they get the Rockies, then they get the Dodgers. So they get a string of divisional games from May 8th through the 21st. The key to this division, I think, this year, and this is not a shade towards the Rockies fans, I promise you that. Normally, the Rockies are a team that are pretty tough in the division. They kind of play spoiler. For the D-backs and the Dodgers and the Padres and the Giants, the key this year is going to be to beat up on the Rockies. Don't let them steal games from you because these top four teams are going to beat up on each other. I would not be surprised to see a lot of series that are very even among the top four this year. And so they're going to continue to battle, but the key is actually going to be in the division, the games against the Rockies this year. And you have to win most of those games in order to get ahead in the division because divisional record is going to be tough with the way these four teams are playing.
And a big part of getting those wins this year is going to be none other than, of course, Corbin Carroll. Any chance for maybe a potential MVP, early MVP talks for him?
I mean, he leads the league in all of the different wins above replacement categories. He has been phenomenal. The power is back. You know, last year, didn't hit his third home run till July. He's already well beyond that at this point in the year. He's been on base in almost every single game over the weekend. Finally had his streak snap over 20-plus games to start the season, reaching base. So Corbin Carroll, it's early. Put him in the MVP conversation. Now, is he even the team MVP? It might actually be Geraldo Perdomo, the way he's been playing. His at-bats are probably the best at-bats in baseball on a consistent basis. Just the way that he navigates the strike zone, draws walks, and having a little bit extra power himself this year. Perdomo may be the heart and soul of this team, and Ketel Marte, we've obviously missed him over the last few weeks. He gets the offense rolling, but Corbin Carroll definitely belongs in the MVP conversation.
Well, you can't do anything without pitching, of course, and the Diamondbacks just got back one of their big arms in the bullpen. Dre Jameson called up from AAA. What does he add to this pen?
Well, immediately on call-up, you know, he tore his UCL in 2023. They tried to do a little bit of rehab and avoid surgery. Eventually had to get surgery, so missed all of last year. This year, pitched really well in spring training. Many thought he should make the roster, but a few more boxes that he needed to check in AAA, and he certainly checked them. Only 2 runs allowed in over 7 innings pitched, both on solo home runs with a guy that's touching triple digits. That's to be expected. Every once in a while, you're going to give up home runs, but he is coming in, and he has not missed a beat. I mean, he has closer-type stuff. I know Justin Martinez is the guy that everybody wants to be the closer, but Dre Jameson, his first appearance in extra innings, gets the save against the Cubs over the weekend. So Dre Jameson's a guy that I think is going to earn his role in a high-leverage situation later in the season for this team, and everyone's very excited to see what he does. And now that he's had an opportunity to get called up, he may not be going back down to AAA for a long, long time, if ever, because Dre is the real deal. Rocking the SpongeBob cleats. He has the swagger. I mean, Dre is a guy. He even claims he's faster than Corbin Carroll, and I've seen some of the foot races. He just might be. I mean, that's a guy that if the DH gets burned again, like has happened a couple times this year, don't be surprised to see him running the base pass if he's not going to pitch, or even if he does pitch. So Dre's a fun guy to watch out for, and the way this bullpen has performed this year, he's going to fit in nicely.
Well, lots of interesting storylines with the Diamondbacks this year. We appreciate it, Spurge, and we got a lot more to show coming up after the break.